What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Monday. I'm doing pretty good myself. Well, I come across this particular situation that a Ring doorbell caught on CCTV camera of this Alabama off-duty police officer getting ran over. You understand? Let's watch this 2-minute video right here, and then we'll get into the commentary.
Southeast.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but that looked personal to me. You know, this dude, he actually attempted to run this police officer over. And then when he didn't get the job done, he got out of the car, ran up to the officer's house. You understand? And then when the officer, then he was going back to his vehicle, the officer came out with the gun and everything, allowed the perpetrator to get back in the car to finish the job. Something's going on here. Let's get into the story. Nail-biting video shows off-duty cop fire a gun as he's mowed down by Jeep in front of his yard. Well, in front of his yard. Alabama man charged with attempted murder. And that was attempted murder. He act like he had a real personal vendetta with this officer. Okay? It says here, a heart-stopping video shows the moment that an off-duty police officer was mowed down by a Jeep in Alabama. The driver was charged with attempted murder in the apparent attack on the cop's front yard. Around 5:17 p.m. on Tuesday, Decatur police officer Jack Brown noticed a man sitting in a Jeep, a black Jeep that is, Wrangler, outside his home in Decatur. Brown asked the driver if he needed any assistance, and the man began to curse at the cop, according to charging documents. Pulse-pounding doorbell camera video showed Brown narrowly escape the Jeep from hitting him. The driver, later identified as Gregory Martin Hill, crashed into a tree. And this is Gregory Martin Hill here, you understand, who had a personal vendetta with the officer. I really like to hear his side of the story, see what was going on. If I had to, what I'm finna say here is total speculation, of course, because I don't know why this man wanted to kill the officer. Okay? Let's say, for example, if this officer could have been cheating with this man's wife. Okay? I'm gonna just throw that out there. You understand? But that's just basically a little scenario I came up with. But back to the story here. Brown fell to the ground, but quickly recovered and sprinted up his driveway towards his home. as seen in the nail-biting video. Hill ran up the driveway towards the house, but then retreated to his vehicle. Suddenly, Brown burst out of his front door, armed with a gun. Like I was saying, man, I don't think that the officer should have never allowed that dude to get back in the car. For whatever reason, he let him, because the guy was like disobeying direct orders. Okay, that's funny how he tried to preserve his life. But to continue here, according to the affidavit, Brown ordered Hill to get on the ground, but he did not comply, despite the handgun pointed at the driver. Hill backed the Jeep up into the road. The truck went out of view of the camera. Unexpectedly, the Jeep sped towards Brown, who was standing in his front yard. The intense footage revealed the off-duty cop firing multiple shots at the Jeep as he was plowed by the front of the vehicle. Brown slammed to the ground, and then Hill backed up and ran over the police officer's legs. Wow. None of the gunshots hit Hill, though. None of them. He wasn't even hit the driver. This guy had a personal vendetta with this officer. He must have had, okay? To continue here, Hill got out of the Jeep to confront Brown. However, the cop and a witness subdued Hill. Other officers arrived at the crime scene, to arrest Hill. Brown was taken to Huntsville Hospital and released later that night. Couldn't have been that severe if he ran over your legs. Sounds like he's going to be able to still walk, To continue here, the Decatur Police Department said he is walking and doing well, and his family would like to thank everyone for their messages and prayers. Hill, 54, was initially charged with second-degree assault. However, the charges have been upgraded to attempted murder. Morgan County Circuit Judge Charles Elliott set Hill's bond at $1 million. Decatur Police Department spokeswoman Irene Martinez said, "There is no apparent connection between Officer Brown and the suspect, according to Alabama.com. I find that very, very hard to believe, but maybe it's not. People are doing some very bizarre things these days. I can tell you that. Very, very bizarre things, But this seems like it was some sort of connection to me. I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think that it was some kind of connection between Mr. Brown and Mr. Hill, for Mr. Hill to come at Mr. Brown like this, trying to run him over and end his life? I'd like to know. This guy seemed like, to me, it seemed like it was personal. Tell me what you think. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.